What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brawlic John with another episode of How to Play, and on this episode we are fixing my camera live during the video, and then after that we are bringing you one of the spiciest, most fun, Pokemon teams that I have ever built. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Minimize. Now, this strategy is pretty straightforward. A lot of you can look at the screen and you already know what's going to happen. But the question is, can you stop it? We'll see in this video. Now, the heart and soul of this team is DRIFBLIM plus DONDOZO. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had so much fun with this team. So here's the strategy. We like to lead DRIFBLIM plus Rillaboom, sets up the Grassy Surge. DRIFBLIM eats up the Grassy Seed. It goes +1 defense. Then Rillaboom goes for the Fake Out. DRIFBLIM goes for the Minimize. +2 evasion on turn 1. If you're a true Giga Chad on like I am, your DRIFBLIM will dodge whatever your opponent does. Then we're going to set up another Minimize while the Rillaboom goes for whatever. Now, so all jokes aside, I'll get a little bit serious here. How you play this team is depending on how good your luck is going. If at the end of turn 1, your opponent either double protected because of fake out pressure, your opponent was afraid of Will-O-Wisp, whatever happens, if you get up a Minimize and your DRIFBLIM is at full health, you will go for a second Minimize. If you are not at full health and your DRIFBLIM took damage and is in danger of getting KO'd, what you want to do is you want to hard swap Rillaboom into Tatsugiri, and then you want to baton pass into DONDOZO. Now, the way this works is because DRIFBLIM has Unburden, it goes to +2 speed, which means baton pass will be faster than almost any Pokemon out there, the only exceptions being like Booster Bundle and Booster Flutter. So that's why, if they're not leading that and you have full health, just go for another Minimize because you're the fastest thing on the field right now. Now, why do we want to baton pass into DONDOZO? Well, Rillaboom hard switches into Geary, so Geary gets out there first. Baton pass into DONDOZO. You will now have a DONDOZO that is +2 attack, +3 defense, +2 special defense, +2 speed, and either +2 evasion or +4 evasion. And to make matters even worse, this DONDOZO is very bulky. It's got Order Up and it's Terra Dragon. Why are we Terra Dragon? Because Ogerpon exists. It's as simple as that. I don't want to be Terra Grass because of Fire Pond. I don't want to be Water because of Water Pond. So on and so forth. So the only Terra that covers for all the ponds is Terra Dragon. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about our good friend Fluttermane? Fluttermane doesn't want to deal with regular water DONDOZO, and Fluttermane is also pretty threatened by Grassy Glide Rillaboom, which is something that you'll have the option to deal with it if your opponent leads Fluttermane. Now, this strategy is pretty unga bunga. It's pretty straightforward, but it is so much fun when your opponent's just out there missing moves and you're getting the big W. It's really, really cool. The rental code is in the top right-hand corner. If I get 10 comments on this video, I will drop a Poke Paste as well, but I need to see at least 10 comments. So if you guys want to use this team on Showdown to troll your opponent, I need to see at least 10 comments, and I will post the Poke Paste in the description or comment section down below. But the rest of the team is pretty straightforward. Focus Sash on Tatsugiri is actually pretty important in my opinion. I know Ability Shield is out there, but to be honest, if we see a Weezing, just whatever, dude. Just try your best. It's a fun team. We have Annihilate and Clefairy as a secondary mode. The way Annihilate plus Clefairy works is you can do one of two things. You can actually lead Annihilate Clefairy and have DONDOZO Tatsugiri in the back, which is actually really, really tough to deal with. Or you can lead DRIFBLIM with Rillaboom, and you can actually baton pass into Annihilate. If you think about it, Annihilate with a couple of bulk ups and Rage Fit and +4 evasion is just as scary as DONDOZO. But if I'm being honest, we're almost always using DONDOZO with this team. So guys, I hope you guys really enjoy the team. I hope you guys really enjoy the rental. This is just an absolute joy for me to bring to you guys. If I get 10 more comments, I will release the Poke Paste with all the spreads. But for now, guys, I want to thank you for clicking this video. I want you to please, please, please leave a like, a comment, a sub, 10 comments, and I'll drop the Poke Paste. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. And we have Tailwind, which is a bit annoying. Chi-Yu, always concerning. Chen-Pao, Rillaboom, Ninetales here. I think we'll go with our standard here. This could get a little bit scary, but listen. We are here to meme with Dondozo, as I adjust my camera real quick. So we're gonna meme with Dondozo, alright? We're just here to meme. We are here to meme, and that is that. I actually think I forgot to change one of my Terra types, so, whoops. We'll see how this game goes. But I forgot to change one of my Terra types, so let's just see how the game goes. Hopefully we have a little bit of fun here. I mean, Torn plus Garchomp could be a little bit scary, right? You got your Tailwind plus your Earthquake, but I am leading a flying type Pokemon here. So I think Ninetales plus Chi-Yu is probably the scariest thing here. The only thing about Ninetales Chi-Yu is that I have Dozo, and I might not even need the boost to beat Ninetales Chi-Yu. They go Rillaboom, Chen-Pao. Okay, so I mean, I can trust in my Rillaboom being pretty fast here. I would like to fake out their Chen-Pao, but they're very likely to go Terra Ghost, right? They're like super likely to go Terra Ghost. So I think what I want to do here is I want to just go for my minimize strategy here. I could go Terra Poison, but I think it's okay. I should be the fastest thing on the field here. So we are going to minimize, and we are going to fake out their Rillaboom. Because I have faith that my Rilla is faster. My Rilla has a good amount of speed on it. So let's see how this one goes. First play, and remember, the most important part about this setup, about using this team, is getting turn 1 correct. So I'm not gonna lie, we walk into every turn 1, we flip a coin. Now, he did not Terra. Oh, he went for Sucker Punch. Oh, we're gaming. Oh, we are gaming. Show me the minimize. Oh, Omae my shindiru. Nani? Okay. So this is good. 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 Now, do I get off one more minimize, or do I just go for the gusto right here? I think I want to get off one more minimize. I am going to risk it all for the Biscuitol, and then I am going to go for a Grassy Glide into Chen-Pao to break its sash here. Let's risk it for the Biscuit, because unless my opponent's Rillaboom is knockoff, he actually just can't hurt me, right? So Grassy Glide into Chen-Pao is going to do about 50%. He'll live another Grassy Glide, unfortunately, but this is okay, right? I just need them to miss Icicle Crash. Let's go! Oh, he missed the Rilla! And he missed! Oh, the knockoff miss! Oh, it's so good! It's so good, actually. Okay, so we got the double minimize here. So I think I will now baton pass the Drifblim, and I will swap out the Rillaboom into Tatsugiri here. Right? I'm the fastest thing. Priority. It's fine. They can't knock me out with priority here. Oh, this is going so well. Oh, gamers. Gamers, gamers, gamers. It is time. Shiny Tatsugiri. Baton pass. Now keep in mind, I'm also +1 defense on top of everything else. So not only am I going to get Omni Boost here, I am keeping the evasion boost, and I am also keeping the +1 defense on Dondozo. OMG. Show me the Icicle Crash into that Tatsugiri slot for another miss. Oh, this is just delicious. This is delicious. Num 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 num. Give me them stat boosts. Alright, hopefully he misses knockoff, because if they knock off leftovers, that's actually kind of relevant. But let's see how it goes. Icicle Crash. Miss into Tatsugiri slot. Knockoff. Oh my, they actually get the knockoff. That's so frustrating. So I do lose my leftovers, which is really, really, really unfortunate. But that's okay here, right? What we want to do is we want to start hitting order up here. So I want to order up. I could go Terra Dragon, but the Icicle Crash is a little rough. But Icicle Crash has a chance to miss, right? So maybe Terra Dragon's actually the best play I can make. Terra Dragon order up into Rillaboom seems pretty good here, because I don't want to take a grassy move in grassy terrain, right? So I want to order up the Rillaboom here. I wonder if I'm faster than Chien-Pao. I want to say maybe? I'm actually not sure on the Chien-Pao calcs. Maybe I should know it. I think it depends on whether or not he's Jolly or Adamant. But let's see what he goes for here, because there's no way he's picking Icicle Crash. Oh, they actually switch out the Rilla. Did you have a Fairy type? I don't think so. Ninetales, which is going to set up the Sun, which means that my water moves are going to do less damage. But still, order up into Ninetales is pretty good here. They're going to go ahead and Terrastalize their Chien-Pao. I'm actually not sure why. Assuming... Oh, wait, no, this is my Dozo. Okay. Alright, so I went Terra Dragon on the Dozo. I really hope they didn't go for Crash here, so I can get at least one turn where they're neutral damage into my Dozo. So they go Sacred Sword. That's fine. I'm still healing up pretty well. If I had leftovers, I'd be feeling so much better about this. But I think with the evasion boost... Oh, Order Up just knocks out. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Alright, so my attack raises. See, I want EQ to knock out the Dozo. I mean, the Chien-Pao, but I need Grassy Terrain to go away. They bring out the Chi-Yu. I think I have to EQ here, even though Grassy Terrain is up. I think I have a play, though. There should only be one more turn of Grassy Terrain. Yeah, so here's my play. We Protect to stall out the last turn of Grassy Terrain, and then I go for EQ. Because you can Terra, but it's going to pick up one, if not both, especially since I'm +3 with Sword of Ruin on the field. Now, they are using their Terra on one of their Pokemon. Is this Terra Grass Chi-Yu or Terra Ghost? Terra Fire. Oh, so they're just going for the Gusto. But is Chi-Yu faster than Dozo? Probably not, right? Let's see what they go for here. We're looking pretty good with the Protect. Icicle Crash, okay. So I have to dodge Icicle Crash and I have to dodge Flinch, or else this could get a little bit scary. So they're going for Heat Wave in Sun, boosted, obviously. I'm going to get a little bit of healing off of the Grassy Terrain here. I assume I'm faster than Chi-Yu, so as long as I don't get flinched, we're in a really good spot. And I'm +4 evasion, so that should really help. Here comes the Earthquake. I'm hoping for a Miss Icicle Crash into a double knockout. They hit the Icicle Crash. As long as you don't flinch, this is okay. As long as you don't flinch, this... Oh, that's just bad. Alright, so miss the Heat Wave. Okay, they missed the Heat Wave. Okay, so I need to dodge an Icicle Crash here. This is bad. Oh, man, they hit Crash into flinch. What are the odds to hit through +4? Okay, there's the miss. EQ +3 into Chi-Yu with Sword of Ruin. Show me the knockout into Chi-Yu. Yeah! Let's go, Dondozo! +4 evasion. What? Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Mind you, I still have Drifblim and I still have Rillaboom in the back. Just actually bananas. Alright, so Grassy Terrain is going to come up here. Now, he can Grassy Glide me, I don't care. He can Fake Out, I don't care. I'm just going for that sweet, sweet Order Up knockout here. Terra Dragon, that's GG's. That's GG's. Big Order Up here. Show me the whammage. Oh, Rilla lives! Are you going to get a knockout onto my Dozo? This is your chance. Wood Hammer, I'm Dragon type though. That did 0 damage. That did 0 damage, gangsta, and you knock yourself out, props. Yeah. Oh my god, our very first game of the day. +4 evasion, +4 attack, +3 defense. My opponent had no chance. Yeah, alrighty, here we go. And this is a little bit of a toughie. Depending on if that's Dark Shifu or depending on if that's Water Shifu will make a huge difference. Based on the team comp, I'm hoping it's Water Shifu, but we're not even going to think about this. We're just going to go for the Gusto here, which is the Dondozo meme. When I look at these two teams, I actually think that Annihilate might be a little bit better off here, but we're just going to go with the meme, because we're trying to meme, right? We're trying to meme. We got our first opponent. Let's see if we can get our second opponent. And I definitely think there's a world where we can get them. One of the big issues is going to be Taunt, if Taunt is on Tornadus. then that will be a huge issue for us, because it would essentially throw off the entire strategy. Now, I could counter that by faking out the Torn, but there's a Torn with Covert Cloak and Taunt that exists, that would just ruin my strategy entirely. So you have to be aware of that. Let's see what they lead. They're going with King Gambit, and they are going with Ogerpon. So this is scary for a couple of different reasons here. The reason it's a bit scary is the King Gambit can set up Swords Dance, but we do have Unaware, but we definitely still want to respect what my opponent has to offer here. Now, Fake Out into Ogerpon is probably going to be the play here. I am going to set up my Minimize with Drifblim. The question here becomes, do I fake out the Ogerpon anticipating that it will Spiky Shield, or do I fake out the King Gambit here? I actually think faking out the King Gambit might be better. I'm gonna call a Spiky Shield on the Ogerpon here. Because he knows I have... Oh, he actually protects the King Gambit? Really? Okay, so this is a little bit bad. I'm already in need of a minimized miss here. That is definitely not a good first turn at all. I'm definitely in need of a miss. That's such a strange turn for them. Why would they protect the Kinky G and they actually hit Ivy Cudgel on the first try and a critical hit Drifblim? So that's not great. I think given this, I have to baton pass early here with only +2 evasion, which is definitely not what I want to be happening. And I think I could go for a high horsepower into the... Oh, no. I want to swap out into Tatsugiri here. Okay. So that's definitely not amazing for me. I'm only going to get the +2 evasion. I really like to get +4 evasion. But my opponent got the turn 1 fake out really lucky. It's just so weird. They went for follow me. I was never going to do anything like that here. This just means that I'm going to take a Kowtow Cleave into the Dondozo spot probably. But what's interesting here is I can spam Earthquake a little bit. I can also spam Order Up, which is also pretty decent here. I could go Dragon, although Water is fine. He might have Grass coverage, so I suppose Dragon Terra is okay with like a with like an Order Up into one of these slots. Or I could just go for double EQ, right? Try to punish, even though grassy terrain is set up, lowering my damage, it's still +2 damage into a super effective and a neutral, which is pretty solid, all things considered. So they go for Swords Dance here. They're probably going to protect the King Gambit next turn. They went for Follow Me Swords Dance. Okay. So I could Terra Dragon here. Do I want to Terra Dragon right away? I think I actually kind of do want to Terra Dragon here. Cover for a grass move. I could just order up the Ogerpon here. He could have Spiky Shield, but if he has Spiky Shield, I'll just heal up. My opponent hasn't Spiky Shielded yet. I'd be surprised if they do it this turn, but like they're playing like opposite well, where they're making decisions that I would think are generally bad. But it's working versus me, right? Like, I feel like fake out into the guys, and there's the Spiky Shield. It's so weird. So you don't want to protect the person that you just set up +2 on. They double protect. Okay, so they want to see my Terra. Okay. So they double protect. Okay. So how do I play this here? I could protect now, but I think Earthquake is actually the play here. We're going to go for Earthquake. We're going to see how much damage it does. They're playing a very strange game here. They could go for Follow Me, Kowtow Cleave. The thing is use Swords Dance, but I'm unaware, so I really don't care too much about it. They switch out the Ogerpon. I'm hoping this is Fluttermane. Yeah, that's Fluttermane. Okay, so this was the one good... Oh, it's Landorus. Wait, why did I think that was... Oh, this is just... So you switch Landorus into the Order Up, and then you Terra the King Gambit. I am so confused, actually. And then they Terra Dark. They are, like, outplaying me by just outplaying themselves. I actually really, truly do not understand their plays. This is going to do, like, almost no damage, because now I'm -1. I just don't... That did nothing. I just don't understand the appeal of switching Lando into Order Up. It's like not even... It's like, for one, my defense, I'm so bulky, guys, right now. I'm so bulky. I just don't understand it. Do you think they also have Flutter here? I just don't understand the plays. I guess I could Wave Crash this slot. Who could they switch in? Who was just there? They just swapped out the Ogerpon. I guess I could Wave Crash this slot, actually. Because he could U-turn. Flutter Mane on the switch in. Alright, I'm just gonna Wave Crash this slot. This is just a very weird turn. Okay, so Wave Crash is gonna hit the switch in. Is this Flutter Mane? It's Torn. Okay. And then they protect. So they did not bring Flutter Mane, which is interesting. So my Terra Dragon is feeling really, 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 really good right now. These all could have been order ups, and I guess that's just the part that's kind of throwing me off here, is that my opponent's just kind of giving me free order ups, which is kind of insane, because at some point this grassy terrain is going to run out, and then my EQ is going to look really, really good here. So I'm definitely going to start ordering up here. I should have ordered up last turn. Alright, so the grass does disappear from the field now. I should arguably protect, but I think that order up here is the play, because we want to keep up some forward momentum. And what is he going to go for? Bleak Wind Storm? It's going to miss. I'm +2 evasion. I'm +2 evasion. My opponent's been juicing me this game. Yeah, he's just going to switch into Lando, get me to neutral, and then I'll go back up to +1. Okay. This is fine. As long as I spam order up, this is fine, because he has no Flutter Mane. So now that I know Flutter Mane is not here, I can just play this game versus their King Gambit, because I'm unaware. I've already proven that I can take damage from you at a really, really high rate, so there's just no reason to be too scared here. Kowtow Cleave is going to do a decent amount of damage. They're 2 for 2. Can Kowtow Cleave miss? It should be able to miss. Alright, now the question is, do I start protecting to heal, or do I just Giga Offense Chad here? I think I'll start protecting to heal. They might lock themselves into, like, U-turn or something here. Yeah, so they stayed in on the Lando, so Protect's gonna feel pretty good here. Now, Rock Slide, yeah, there it is. I was just gonna say, Rock Slide Flinch is 100% a thing. But I am +2 evasion, so here's to hoping that they start missing some Rock Slides. This is an interesting game. It's fun. I feel like I should win. I feel like my opponent outplayed me in like the first 3 or 4 turns, but it's hard to say that my opponent outplayed me. I think I'm just overreading their plays, kind of giving them a lot of respect where maybe I shouldn't have. Wave Crash is actually pretty interesting to me here, because I could knock out the Lando, right, and force them into a position where they don't have Lando pivots anymore. Because they can switch in Ogerpon, they can switch in the Torn. So I actually am going to Wave Crash here, I think. Because they have 2 flying types, so Earthquake is not the way. So Rock Slide misses. That's perfect. Now we get a Wave Crash into Lando. What's really good about this? Yeah, let's go, Dozo. Let's go +2 evasion. Alright, so we knock out the Lando. We're going to take a little bit of recoil, but that's okay. Because now they no longer have Intimidate, so now I can kind of target down this King Gambit a little bit. But I could also just do All My Friends Are Dead Syndrome, which might be the play. This King Gambit's hitting. This King Gambit is hitting. Terra Dark, though. Dondozo is such a beast. This is why the +3 defense totally matters. It 100% matters here. They bring out Ogerpon. Okay, so Ogerpon is interesting to me because I'm +1. EQ neutral could be really good here. Or I could just go for order ups. I'm going to protect this turn. I'm going to see if I can get any of their protects. Also, Terra Dragon in this matchup has just been wonderful. I was kind of trying really hard to decide between Terra Dragon and, yeah, I got Spiky Shield on Ogerpon, nice. I was trying to decide between Terra Dragon and, he Swords Dance again, but I'm unaware, it doesn't matter. Between Terra Dragon and Terra Grass, and we landed on Terra Dragon for this exact reason. The Ogerpons could be just so offensive, so strong. So if I Wave Crash and I don't kill this Ogerpon, but then I could also order up and I'm definitely not killing this Ogerpon. I mean, yeah, I think I need to Wave Crash the Ogerpon and kind of pray that kills. He could switch in the Torn here, which I think I'm actually totally okay with them switching Torn. Because Torn in the endgame, if it sets up Tailwind, versus my Drifblim Rillaboom could be really, really scary. So I'm really hoping this is a one-hit KO, but let's see. No, nowhere near a one-hit KO. So Dondozo's gonna go down here unless we can dodge Horn Leech. Get it out of here! Dude, can Kowtow Cleave not miss? It probably can't miss. But it's okay, we live this one. We live this one, we live this one, we live this one. Okay. So now the question becomes, instead of Spiky's shield, I think this turn he's gonna follow me. Leftovers is no longer gonna help me, so I think this is the turn where... Do I call follow me and do I protect? Because if he Spiky shields here, that'd be so bad. Alright, I'm just gonna protect. I'm just gonna take the leftovers recovery. It's fine. He's probably gonna Swords Dance here. Maybe I should have EQ'd. Because this is just Swords Dance, right? Yeah, he goes for Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, I should have EQ'd here. For sure. Now, I can arguably Wave Crash. Yeah. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Because now I have to contend with Sucker Punches and stuff, which is a little bit rough for sure. Now, I'm still the fastest thing. Now, I wonder if I'm dead to Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch can miss, though. I think we go for EQ here. I needed to EQ that last turn, and I knew I needed to EQ. I kind of panicked. And if I lose, because yeah, the Spiky Shield, he's playing so well. Playing so well. I guess I should have Wave Crash. Oh, man. I had a free win, and I kind of just threw it away, guys. Now, the only thing that can come good here is... Now I get Rillaboom out. And Rillaboom can Grassy Glide spam the, the King Gambit, but the King Gambit is +6. That's so scary. +6 is really scary. Well, I think I'm actually going to lose this game, even though I won. I think I needed to EQ that last turn to get rid of the Ogerpon here. And then I'm fighting Torn plus King Gambit. It's just so different, right? Now, he already faked out on the Ogerpon slot. So fake out the Ogerpon here, and I'm gonna go for Muddy Water, see if I can't get some accuracy drops here. I'm gonna need a little bit of luck. I'm gonna need to hit a Muddy Water here. Alright, let's go. He might switch into Torn. Yeah, so the thing is Torn dies to fake out here. But let's see what they go for. This is totally... Oh, no, he does not die to fake out. He just protects the King Gambit. I have Sash on the Tatsugiri. That Sash is going to have to save me. I'm going to have to hit this this turn, too, right now. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now Grassy Glide into King Gambit. Who's healing up, man. This is tough. This is so tough. But I do have Sash if he decides to sucker me. And I'm wondering if Tatsugiri's faster than Ogerpon here. We're going to have to find out. Grassy Glide into you, because I don't want to get hit with Sucker Punch. And then, Muddy Water, huh? Yeah, it's going to have to be Muddy Water. We don't know who's protecting. Alright, Grassy Glide comes out first. That's actually really good damage into the King Gambit. It's a crit. Alright, he goes for Sucker. This is going to land into Tatsugiri, I'm pretty sure. Brings me down to Sash. Okay. Alright, Tatsugiri, I need you to be faster than Ogerpon, because I really deserve this win, I feel like. Okay. Knock out the Ogerpon. Okay! Let's go! Tatsugiri in the back! In the back of the ack of the ack of the ack! Hoo-wee! We gliding, we rolling, we don't sit patroning. Let's absolutely positively go, dude. Oh my Lord, St. Mary and Joseph, what a game. My heart. My poor heart beating out of my chest right now. What a game, dude. What an absolute juggernaut of a game. Oh, that felt so good. That felt so... This strategy is insane. I'm literally just taking out meta teams. Yeah. Alrighty, gamers. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was fun, it was quick, it was ruthless. Hop on the ladder, pick up 2 wins like it's nothing. Really showing off that minimized strategy. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying of the duration of the video. Please comment below and let me know what Pokemon you want me to feature next on the channel, and we will go ahead and feature that Pokemon. But for now, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to wish you guys a great day, and I want to say, yeah,